Okay, hello everybody, welcome back again to my channel, to Learning Now channel. Today I'm going to be showing all of you guys the 20 shortcuts for accountants, or the 20 shortcuts that are most used by accountants and auditors. Excel is like the first aid for accountants or for all auditors, and it is also the heart of accounting system. Microsoft Excel is like the heart of accounting cycle. Today I'm using MacBook, but you can use another laptop because I do provide the shortcuts for other laptops, so don't have to worry about that. We're gonna practice the shortcuts for Excel. Okay, let's begin with copying these rows or cells here, and then let us paste it below the main table. Alright, you can practice it with me. Let's practice this together. If you want to copy this data over here, then you can simply put the cursor or the point on the cell that you want to copy. You want to press the button Shift, and then press the down arrow until you reach all the data or all the cells that you would like to copy. Okay, now you can press. It's the time for the copying process. If you want to copy the data that you're blocking here, you're blocking like 5 rows. I am blocking 5 rows, 5 cells over here, from D2 to the cell D6. Let's begin the copying process by pressing Command C. Command C, or press Control C for other laptop. Now you want to click the cell below the main table or anywhere that you would like to paste your data or your cells. Okay. Now let's begin the paste process. Let's begin the paste shortcut. Okay. So to paste the data, you can simply press Command V for MacBook, or Control V for other laptop. Okay, let me give you a quick reminder that MacBook is different from other laptop. Therefore, the shortcuts for other laptops cannot be used on MacBook. It's very different. Okay? After pasting all of the data here, you can simply clear. For example, if you want to clear one data, then you can press delete. Okay, I think most of you know about that, so it's easy. You can simply press delete to clear the data, one data or all the data. You can simply press clear. Alright, now let's try to save this file over here. But before we save the file over here, then you want to stop the copying process. If you want to stop the copying process, you can simply press the escape button. If you want to move to another work, or if you want to move to another function or formula, as you can see here, this green line is still moving. The green lines on the data that we previously copied is still moving. Okay, so let's stop the copying process by pressing the button Escape. Okay. All right. Now let us try the shortcut to save this file. We can use the button Command and S plus S, or for other laptop you can use the button Control plus S. Okay, let me repeat it one more time. To save this file over here, then you can press Command S, Command S, or Control S. All right, now let us try to undo the work that we do. Okay, let me try to type 1, 2, 3 on the cell C9 here, and then let us try to use the shortcut undo for MacBook by pressing Command Z, Command Z, or Control Z, Control Z for other laptop. See, it's gone now. It goes back to the previous situation or to the previous blank cell. Okay, let me repeat it one more time. Let us try to practice using this shortcut for undo. Let me type 1, 2, 3, enter. Let us try to go back to the previous condition or previous situation. Command Z or Control Z. There you go. Good job, everybody. Okay, now let us try to fill down the cell below our main object or our main cell. Let me try to type 135 or 150 over here. Okay. And we want to quickly copy paste. We want to quickly copy paste the similar amount, the exact amount to the cell below the main cell. Let us try to copy 150. Okay, 150 below the main cell over here, or we want to make it as the same amount on the cell A10, then we can simply press Command D, Command D, Command D, Command D, or Control D, Control D, Control D for other laptop. Command D is for MacBook. Okay. It is the same thing if you want to copy paste the same amount to the cell on the right. Let me repeat it one more time. It's the same thing if you want to copy paste the same amount to the cell on the right side of the main cell. Then you can press Command R or Control R for other laptop, Command R for MacBook, or Control R for other laptop. Let me type 125, 123, or 130. Okay, I would like to copy paste the same amount over here to the right side of the main cell. Let me try to make it bold so that you can see. All right. Let us try to practice the shortcut. I'm gonna press Command R, Command R for MacBook, Command R for MacBook, or you can press Control. You can press Control R, Control R, Control R for other laptop. Alright? Good job, everybody. Okay. Let us now try the shortcut to copy and paste the special value, for example, or special formula. Okay, let's go to the sheet Excel exercise B. Alright, as you can see here, there is the shortcut for paste special. Okay, what does paste special mean? It does mean that you can choose what specific formula or value that you want to paste. There are many options here. Mostly accountant or finance clerk or accounting staff or accounting clerk uses paste special for values only. Practically, mostly all accountants use paste special for values only. Why? Because we want to modify the formula or we want to calculate the original amount. Okay? Mostly we want clear values. As you can see here, I have the currency for US dollar and also I have another type of the table format over here, and what I would like to take or to copy paste is only the amount from this table or from this cell, the cell E2. Alright, let us try to press Command Control V. But before we paste the special formula over here, or before we are using the paste special shortcut, then we want to copy this cell over here, cell E2, by pressing Command C or Control C. Pressing Command C or Control C. Okay. Let us now try to paste the value over here. Let us now try to paste the value on the cell E8. E8. Okay, let us press Command Control V. Command plus Control plus V. Okay, Command Control V. There you go. You have an open box, new box here. It's called Paste Spatial. You want to check values. As you can see, you have so many options. You can see the formulas, you can see the formats, the comments, the validation, all using sorts theme. Or you can see all except borders. Okay, there are many options over here. It depends on your situation or on your condition. But here, we would like to try to paste the value only of this one particular cell. Okay? Now we can press OK. See? Okay, I hope you can see the difference here because we did not copy the format of the table or the currency. We copied only the amount of the cell, the original amount or the original value. All right. Okay, let us focus on the cell E8. Let us focus on the cell E8 here, and let us now try to underline the text by pressing Command U. Command U. Okay, this is the quickest, the fastest way to underline the text on your cell. All right, let's now make the text italic. Let us press Command I. Command I for MacBook or Control I for other laptop. Okay, what about the shortcut to make a new blank workbook? Let us try to press Command plus N. Let us try to create a new blank workbook. If those of you using MacBook, for those of you using MacBook, then you can press Command N. Command N. Or Control N for those of you who are using other laptops. There you go. I'm not gonna save this file. This is just the example of the shortcut that we're using. Alright, let's move on to the next shortcut. What about if we want to create a new workbook from template? New workbook from template. We can press Command Shift P. Command Shift P. Alright? Good job, everybody. Okay. Mostly, we use our mouse and move it over here and there to block the tables that we want to block. Okay, let's see here. Usually we drag our cursor over here to the right and then we drag it down over here. Right? This is quick, this is fast, but if you have a larger data, then you will be overwhelmed because it's gonna be more difficult. Or let me say it's not efficient. It will take more time to block a larger data. Okay? So let us try to block our table here by using shortcuts. Okay, let us try to press Shift plus Command plus down arrow and Shift plus Command plus right arrow. Alright, before we practice, I would like to say or to explain a little bit about this situation or the real situation in accounting world. So in the accounting world or in auditing world, this is not efficient to drag your cursor to the right or to the left. Okay, it will take time to modify big data or larger data. These shortcuts down here that I want to show you is the quickest and fastest way to block a table. This is how the shortcut works. Once you press Shift plus Command plus down arrow, the cursor or the point here will start blocking all the way down to the end of the table until it reaches a blank cell. It will stop there, okay? If you press Shift plus Command plus right arrow, it will start to block all the way or to block all cells to the right of the cell until it reaches the blank part of the cell. Okay, let us begin to practice the shortcut. Okay, Shift, Command down arrow, and then Shift, Command right arrow. See? It's super fast, okay? Alright, let me show you how it works on the big, larger data. Okay, let us see my big data here. As you can see, we are now on the cell A1, and we would like to block all of the table here. Let's see. We have to press Shift plus Command plus down arrow. Okay, see, it does reach to the bottom of the data. It must be blank here. See? Okay, let us now move to the right. Let us press Shift, Command, right arrow. There you go. See the difference? It's very quick. If you can pay attention, you can see here that we reaches the cell AA 370 in no time. It's like a blink of one eye or two eyes. Okay. In just a second, we can reach from A1 to the cell AA 370. There you go. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise. The next exercise here is to using the shortcut of cutting a cell or cutting a data or cutting something like the amount of the purchase price here on the cell E2. Alright, let us try to cut the cell. Let us use the shortcut Command X. Command X for MacBook or Control X for other laptop. Okay, I'm choosing the cell E2 here. Command X, and then I would like to paste it over here. I'm gonna press Command V. Command V. Now try to bold the text over here. Let us press Command B. Let us use the shortcut by pressing Command B for MacBook or Control B for other laptops. Command B. There you go. Now, what if we want to print out our workbook? Or what if we want to print out our text over here, our file over here? We can simply press Command P or Control P for other laptop. Command P for MacBook or Control P for other laptop. There you go. You can simply click print to print out all of your file or your page. Okay? All right, now what if we want to select all of the data over here on the sheet that we are working on? Let us press Command A. Command A for MacBook, or Command Shift plus spacebar for MacBook. But if I'm not mistaken, for other laptop, you can press Control A. Control plus the button A. Okay. Command A for MacBook or Control A for other laptop. Let us use it now. There you go. Finally. Okay. All right. Now, I forgot to undo the filter here. Okay. Let us now add filter. But before we add filter to our table, then we want to block the table or the data that we need. Okay. Okay, let me explain it a little bit. It is necessary to put filter on your data, especially for larger data, because you want to find your specific codes or like your specific description number. You want to find it easily. You can simply click the arrow here and then find the data that you want. Sorry, we don't have any arrow here, but before we make the arrow appear, then we want to add our filter. Okay, let us use the shortcut. Let us press Shift Command down arrow, Shift Command left arrow, and then to add a filter we can press Command Shift F. Command Shift F. Okay, now you can press the arrow over here to look up for a simple data. For example, 3431. There you go. See the difference? Okay. Let us now move to the larger data over here. Let us move it here. Okay. Let's say I'm going to ignore the filter, and I'm going to show you how quick it is to use this shortcut. Okay. Now we are blocking the data that we want already. We block everything that we need. Now we want to add filter. We have to press Shift Command F. See? Shift Command F for MacBook. Alright. Now let us find item number 135100 on the sheet that we're seeing here. But before we click the arrow over here to find our item number, as you can see here, you can only see and reach quickly the item number on cell A27. See? A27. Your eyes can only reach until the cell A27 to the cell G27. Sorry, J27. J27. A27 until J27. Okay? That's the power of your eyes, or of course the visible ways to look up for the data. We want to make it quick. We want to be more efficient. Okay. If you look this up manually by pressing down arrow, it will not be efficient because you want to work faster and manage your time well, right? Let me see. Let us try it. Let's try. Okay, you press the down arrow until you really find what number that we want to find again? 135 100. 135100. My goodness. It does take a long time to find the item number that we want or that we need. See, it's exhausting. It's not efficient. That's why we need to add filter on our table, on our Excel table over here if we have big data. All right. Now, let's click the arrow over here and type 135100. See? Can you see it here? We have finally found our item number. Let me put a highlight here. Save up your time more and you can be super efficient in working on your project or your daily tasks and routines as an accountant or finance clerk or accounting clerk or accounting staff. Okay, if you want to look up another item number, you can simply click clear filter. Okay, before you move on to see or to check or to look up to search for another item number, you have to clear up the filter first and then you can type another new item number here. There you go. Okay, everybody, so this is the end of today's lesson. Thank you very much for paying attention to the topic today. Do not stop learning and keep being eager to learn new skills. Have a super blessed day to all of you. Goodbye. See you next time.